So we're back with Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Today we're getting some story mode gameplay from Morita-san, which is, I know, is a mode that a lot of people have been waiting to see, man. But we're not going to waste a whole lot of your time. Let me know in the comments what you're expecting to see from this gameplay and if you were actually satisfied from what you saw. But today's anime question is going to be, which boss do you think is going to be the most difficult in the Bleach story mode gameplay, man? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell, do all those nice things. And if you want to see more anime game content, make sure to join the Discord pinned in the description. Let's go ahead and hop straight into this reaction. Okay, so let's see what we got, man. What we got? Okay, so we got the secret story. Looks like we're gonna be seeing some of that. Maybe not. Alright, bro, so we're starting. Let's see what we got. Oh, are we starting here? Oh, this is, I remember this from the trailer. This is exactly what we saw from the trailer. Story mode. They got the little train sound, okay. Yeah, this is exactly what they showed in the premiere trailer. This is nice. I'm curious. One thing I want to see is if we're going to be like seeing like any story mode specific enemies, like small enemies, small hollows that you have to fight. Man, it's awesome. You're welcome. What we got? We're going into any type of battle. I love the details they're doing though, man. Okay. They going very slow with it though, man. Let me know how you are feeling about how things are looking right now so far, man. Looking pretty solid. There's a lot of cuts. It seems like they're taking a lot of time to like load some of these like scenes we're getting. Dang, yeah, they're getting a lot of cut. Are we doing another cut? Okay, there we go. I was about to say. Yeah, I'm very curious about what it actually sounds like when we're watching, you know, the dub, man. I just appreciate them actually having all this being animated, though. They got Rukia going into his room. Man, the man is shocked. But what I was saying before I stopped, bro, are we gonna have unique, like, small little boss, like, you know, kind of like just like rush battles where you're just fighting a bunch of small hollows? Or is it going to be more like a boss rush where you're only fighting characters and the other Soul Reapers that are in the game? I'm curious. That's what I want to see from this. I'm a Shinigami. 私は死神だ。
つまりあんたは死神でソウルソサイティとかいうところからはるばる悪霊退治にやってきたってわけか。よし、信じよう。
I like the music change. Nice little music change. Details ain't looking too bad, man. You know, it's not the most crisp you've seen, but you know, it's much better than we've been getting to quite a few anime games. Man, hit that man with some keto.
死神にしか使えぬ高尚な呪術だ。本来なら貴様のような輩は殺してやるのだが、霊法で死霊外の人間を殺してはならぬことになっておるのでな。動きを封じるだけで勘弁してやる。それから
meant to some choke though. I hate to some hold on, man.
ソウルソサイティだ。地獄と違って来やすいところぞ。
なるほどね。
Getting a lot of, you know, the explanations and the story things that we've seen.
20年経ったんだな。
ソウルソサイティへ送ったのだ。
いやいやいやいや、
根相という貴様らの言葉では成仏というのだったな。死神の仕事は主に2つある。
これは既存のファンの方もそうだし、新しくやる方も楽しいな。
そしてもう一つが他者の魂を喰らう悪霊。ホローを消化滅却すること。
So now they're talking about the hollows.
一番最初にジャンプ読んだ時にこのストーリー展開がもう本当に楽しかったんだよな。死神が主役になることってなかなかない。
Wish I could understand a little bit more what's going on. I mean, I catch some of it, but I wish I could understand a little bit more of this to tell how unique this is.
それですぐに夢中になったもんね。それで森田はこれね、一語として番組を声を当ててきたわけじゃないですか。だからこのシーン見ると懐かしいっていうのとか、いろんなこう気持ちがこうね湧き上がってくるんですよ。それだけでも盛り上がる。
That's hey, Shigami. It's about to let me go now.
小学生だ。
I forgot this is when she's basically praising him for his resistance.
だからみんないろんな気持ちでこういうシーンを見るんだろうな。
The music changes in some of these scenes are really nice though, man.
うちの壁紙に似てる。どうでもいい。どうでもいい。
I can't read what his shirt has on, man. It's been so while. It's been such a while since I've watched the first episode of Bleach, man. I'm just trying to look and see all the different details, man, to see how good they're getting everything.
いい、若いな。あ、若くねえんだ、これ。
Man's boss, what do you? Man said to leave it to me. That man Ichigo want to protect his family, man.
いや、ちっちゃいだけど。
And man Ichigo to my let me go, man. Let me fight. Mikan. Ah, Mikan, man, for to eat him. Man, I gotta eat him, man. Eat him an orange. Okay. Man, hey, that man finna run to action, bro. I don't blame him, man. I'd be running to save my family too, bro. Be honest, man. Would you run out there to go? Yeah, you go defend your family, to go defend your honor. Would you be out there?
あの目の感じ、まさにブリーチですよね。特に目の下のね、線とかの入り。
We're going straight into this. Now, what is this battle gonna look like?
出ました。
I'm curious though, what is the style they do of it? Because right now, even though we do see unique enemy, I'm still getting the vibe this is looking like this might be like a boss rush type of story mode where you're just going through some of the biggest fights. Because I haven't seen like any like real small underlings yet. We'll see though, let's see. Maybe this answer isn't going to be answered from this video.
魂を食うために人を襲うんじゃなかったのかよ。それじゃ何のためにうちの連中を。
ホローはより霊的濃度の高い魂を求めている。そのために無関係な人間を襲うというのはまあまああることだ。
すごいね、この時点でフォローが出てて、このフォロー の血というものもイチゴの中に入ってるわけですよ。だからもう久保先生
That's a nice little animation, man. That might be the thumbnail right there. This screen right there might be the thumbnail.
だから原作の人って考え方違うな。
I haven't been watching, man. Has the mouth? Oh, yeah, the mouth has been moved, man. I'm just trying to make sure I watch everything.
この
うちの連中が狙われてんのも
食ってるっていうのもどうかと思う。
俺のせいってことか。
待て、私は別にそんなつもりで。
Oh, you gotta act now. They got her up out of commission, man. She got packed up, Ichigo. It's on you now. I remember this song. This is the one they played in the trailer. Before the Would You Die for Love? And that song was fire.
震えてる。細かい。
Would you die for love? Oh, when did she get
細か
up?
いね。震えてるところがいいですね。
Okay. That's a nice little cut too. Maybe that's the thumbnail. I don't know, man. We trying to figure it out. That might be the thumbnail. Maybe we don't know, man. Guess we're gonna get some gameplay though. I'm appreciating all the cutscenes though. I appreciate seeing it, man. Y'all might just be seeing me just react to something live, man. And of course, we'll go back and break down any things that we see. If there's anything like crazy that needs to be broken down. Would have been nice if they would have animated some of this little fight, you know, like showing her getting beat down a little bit or something. You want to save your family? Man, to myself, teach me. Teach me.
今のイチゴにもこういう精神はもちろん宿ってるんですけど、この頃はこういうことを言葉で言うんですよね。イチゴ今言わないんですよ。この辺がまた違
You
う。
prepared for this, Ichigo? She finna stab that blade through your chest.
死神の力の半分を注ぎ込むのだ。そうすれば奴とも戦えるだろう。
Some music right here would have been nice.
本当に大丈夫なのか。
わからん。成功率は高くないし、失敗すれば死ぬ。だが他に方法はないのだ。迷っている暇もな。
アニメのアフレコ僕初めてだったんでね、ちゃんとしたのね。ちゃんとしたのですよ。表の業界から入ってきた。
Oni-chan.
全くアフレコができなかった。
Okay. Oh, we finna get a good little transition. Let's see. Some of the spots when they add this music is pretty good. Ooh, okay.
最後の挨拶にならないことを祈ろうぜ。
教わって練習してから本番に。
Yes, sir. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted for this.
この時死神としてのことを教わってるんですけど、僕は声優のやり方をルキアに教わって。
That's a nice little shot right there.
もうだからこれも運命なんですよ。
Are they just gonna show him transition straight to having it? We're getting a lot of screen flashes to show some of these scenes transitioning, but at least it's still seamless. Okay. Oh, we're going straight into it. Okay, and he starts with a little bit of low. Yeah. He was to muscle. What is this? Looks armored. Okay, so your standard type of armored enemy. I wonder if that's guardable, these attacks that we're getting. Oh, that was a quick little guard break. Oh, that was fast. Oh, that took nothing. Are we gonna get another phase? Is that it? There's no way. Oh man, they got the outfit change and everything through, man. I like that. That was fast. Oh, we got the hollow. We got it disintegrating in the background. Never seen somebody like this. Basically saying she hasn't seen none of this. Oh, she's saying she's never seen a sword that big. I remember now. The man do got that big blade, man. Oh, we can get, or is it gonna transition to the victory scene? So that's how we start. I maybe would like a little bit more of the challenging beginning.
To be continued.
Okay, it looked like we're getting a little bit of some XP and stuff like that. Also, soul challenge. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So that was basically the end of the gameplay. So now that we're done with that, we can actually look at some things that we noticed. Not a lot to look at from the trailer. For the most part, you know, we got to see some good things about the story. We got to see that there wasn't going to be slideshows, that these are going to be animated with, you know, full voice acting and also the mouth moving. Of course, there are some scenes where you see them black out as they're doing the scene transitions. I do think there's a decent amount of scene transitions, but I appreciate this over not getting anything animated at all. So let me know how y'all actually felt about the story mode. My basic thoughts about it is what I just said. Also, I think, you know, that the boss battle with the hollow could have been a little bit more difficult, but I get that this is just an introduction and we actually saw what the tutorial looks like. The only thing that makes me worry is the fact that when we saw the tutorial, it's Ichigo training with Yoruichi, which seems like when he's already in the Soul Society, preparing, you know, to get ready to try to fight Byakuya. So I kind of wonder if this is going to take place a little bit later on, or if we're just going to be skipping to the Soul Society in the story. And, you know, I was asking questions about if we're going to, like, you know, how the story was actually going to play as far as like the battles and stuff like that. Is it going to be a boss rush type of story, or do you think we're actually going to get some of these smaller characters and things like that, us fighting smaller hollows or having, like, you know, like horde battles and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments from what you've seen from this video. Are you getting the vibe that this is more so going to be a boss rush with some good cutscenes, or do you think that we'll actually maybe get some horde battles and some unique battles where, like, maybe you're trying to like protect an area, or objective based battles and stuff like that? But what we saw from this, man, we see that we do have a story mode option. We can also see that there's an offline option, so I'm guessing this is probably just going to be like maybe like the practice mode and things like that as well, or even like, you know, split multi-screen. We're also have the online mode, which I'm guessing this is going to include like rank and stuff like that as well. We have the tutorial, which is something we saw before, and this is where I'm thinking that the soul points are going to come into play. I think it's called soul points, the currency that y'all been asking me about. Pretty sure this is going to come where it's going to come into play here at the store, which is going to allow you to maybe buy different costumes and stuff like that. Of course, you know, they got to have their monetary options in there. When we come here, I think this is where you're going to have like the control options, also the sound and stuff like that. And extras is probably just going to be like some seasonal things they have going on, maybe if they're like, you know, doing promotions for t-shirts, or if there's like a certain like event going on. But, you know, all around the basic type of features that we see in a game. And we can also see that even you have the, you know, the unique, nice looking menu screen for Ichigo. We got him with the wraps. It looks like this is a pretty cool looking menu screen. Nothing too crazy. Let me know how y'all feel about these options for the game. And we're also able to see that there's going to be a secret story, and what we've seen from the secret story, and I also was able to get from the translation and also from listening to him speak, it seems like the secret story, so the main story seems like it's mainly going to focus on Ichigo. Of course, we could see some battles where you're playing with other characters, but the secret story is where we're going to see the other characters shine. Considering from what they're saying, it's basically saying the secret story is which is going to give you your interactions where you're playing with some of the other characters from the Bleach story. So I kind of wonder if the secret story is maybe just going to maybe follow the original events of Bleach, but maybe show it from a different perspective. Hopefully they give us something a little bit more unique, but I know at least this is going to be something good where you're getting to play with some of those characters that y'all love, and I'm hoping that they just give us a completely different experience besides besides just playing from the perspective of a different character. And the last thing that we wanted to look at before we finish this video up, since there wasn't just a whole lot to touch on, is we want to talk about Szayelaporro Granz, as we got some more information about him, and this guy seems even more crazy than what we thought he was. So we look here, it says the 8th Espada, he is the best researcher in Hueco Mundo, and a specialist in development of all kinds of spiritual weapons. His Zanpakuto is Evil Princess, and some of these translations might be wrong, but hey, just go with it, Evil Princess. And command to return to his original form is Slurp. Yeah, man, this man is wild. When he returns to his original form, he grows tentacles and wings, and revealing a body that can be described as deformed. So his action features, this is somewhere to tell some key things. A character who creates advantageous situations by retrieving the bug, the remembered spirit bug, and analyzing his opponent. So he plants the bug on you and then he retrieves it to be able to move up, his meter. He plants the remembered bug on the opponent with his specific attack and retrieves it using his own technique. Retrieving the remembered bug affects damage taken, so your defense boost, the number of souls destroyed by a soul destruction technique, and even the, we'll just say, resurrection when the soul reaches 0. Since he starts with a low number of souls and runs the risk of early defeat, as if left as it is, obtaining the resurrection is a lifeline, and this is the part that's key. So he's already going to have a lower amount of souls, which is kind of crazy, which means you could defeat him faster. And it seems like we thought that it was you can resurrect, but one of my subscribers actually explained it very well. It's not a sense of you can resurrect, you need to resurrect if you want to be able to compete, because he's going to have lower lives. So it says it's a lifeline for him. You need to have this stuff right to be able to resurrect. And he is required to understand the strengthening rules of the remembered spirit bug and to play in an endurance oriented manner. So you're going to be trying to outlast your opponent with the possibility of taking advantage of resurrections to win by decision in mind. So you're very much gonna, this character is definitely very difficult, and you're going to be relying on getting your your analysis stage meter up to getting to that level, whatever you need to be able to pull off this revive. So when we look at actual here the description, we can actually see a little bit more about why he's like this. We see that his power is extremely low, it's only like 1. We see that his speed is like a 3, so he has a little bit of speed with him. His ratio right here, though, you can see that it's also like a point of 3, which isn't too bad, and we can see that his toughness is a 2. So his speed and his toughness are 2 of his lowest attributes, and his best attribute is his technique. So definitely he's not going to be dealing a whole lot of damage. It's more so going to be him trying to survive in the matches. And why did they pick this picture of him, man? What is up with this freaky ass dude, bro? Look at this picture, man. This man is wildin'. We've pretty much seen all these abilities. The only one that we didn't see is the one that actually allows you to also retrieve the bugs. So of course we know this one, this is your signature action where you can just hit them and you retrieve the bugs. But also it seems like you can retrieve the bug without even touching them, which very good. I'm glad they added something like this. And it says here it's already been analyzed. The gauge of the spiritual pressure clarification level accumulates. The amount of gauge accumulation is affected by the analysis progress state. So basically it seems like if you pop this, your gauge is going to go up a little bit, and depending on the amount of how far your gauge goes up depends on the number that you have next to it, which stage you're in, if you're in stage 1, 2, or 3. So this is pretty good that they found a way to actually raise this meter up without coming into contact, because I thought it wasn't really that good that you could only like retrieve it by using like this grab move that can probably be blocked. So I'm glad they added something else to fix this. But let me know how y'all felt about all the new things that we got today for BLEACH Rebirth of Souls. We got some story, we got the secret story confirmed, and then they confirmed that we're going to be able to play with other characters besides Ichigo. We got to see for sure that we got cutscenes, and we'll also be getting some unique music. And it seems like the only thing that seems a little bit bad from seeing this trailer is that it seems like things are slowing down, besides maybe the character trailer. But I do think that maybe this roster is going to finish out around 30 to 35, because the next character with Morita-san is going to be on January 30th at 11:30. So that's the thing that I'm worried about. It seems like they're slowing down. Hopefully they don't skip a few of these character trailers on Mondays and instead try to give us like a special trailer, because if so, that only dwindles the roster down even more. But all around, man, I feel like we already got a good amount of characters. I mean, maybe some fan favorites might get cut if they start dwindling and cutting some trailers out, since I do think we might get some special trailers. But let me know in the comments how you felt about all the stuff that they revealed. Are you satisfied with the story that they presented to us today? What things did you want from the story, and what things do you hope to still see? Because keep in mind, this is only a small snippet. This was like the first chapter, so there's still a lot of other things that we can see. So don't jump to any conclusions yet. This is all just first impressions, man. But hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell, do all those nice things, man. And we'll see you on the next video. We out.